our conversion funnel video, I mentioned that while some people will come into your funnel and go straight through, for most people, it will be a process. A journey, if you will. Maybe even an adventure. While they might have fallen out of your funnel at one of its levels last time, there's nothing in the rule book saying they're only allowed to have one trip through it. In fact, research shows shoppers take multiple online visits before making a purchase, so this is absolutely normal behavior. Getting them back is a process called retargeting. If you've been watching our previous videos, you may already have a good chunk of the legwork done. Did you watch our video on paid traffic and running ads? Are you running any ads right now? Well, good news, you're already getting started. Running a retargeting ad is largely the same, but instead of focusing on new traffic, it specifically tries to re-engage people who have already visited your store. And just like running a regular ad, a retargeted ad requires you to be up on your search engine optimization game, or SEO. If you missed that video, go check it out. It's pretty good. In our Google ad video, I mentioned Clickin is a fantastic resource to help you manage ad campaigns. Well, the same is doubly true for retargeting ads. Clickin helps simplify and streamline the process of running ads designed to bring people back to your store. If you'd like to retarget using Google, we have an app called Clickin Marketing you can install from the App Market. But for Facebook, you can do that from the tab right in the control panel app. Speaking of Facebook, you can take it even further by starting retargeting campaigns on social media. First, if you haven't yet, you need to connect your store to that Facebook page we talked about way back in our free traffic video. Connecting your store directly to Facebook will allow you to install Facebook Pixel. Instructions for doing so are linked in the info. Facebook Pixel allows you to track information on the people who visit your store. Nothing crazy or creepy, but it will show you analytics like when they view your products and categories, when they search your product, when they add items to their shopping carts, when they enter the checkout process, and whether or not they've actually completed it. This allows you to see what people are looking at, and maybe there's one thing bringing more people to your store than others. With information like that, you can be more intentional about the ads you create. Maybe you can even include an incentive to get them to buy it with a small discount. Oh, and all that I just said for Facebook and Instagram, also true for Pinterest. If you already use Pinterest or you want to further your reach and impressions, there's a Pinterest tag you can add to your store to do all the same tracking that you can do with Facebook, but on Pinterest. That is, if you're Pinterested. And to help you with going further, there are some fantastic apps that you can get from our app market. If you'd like a list, check out the info below. There are a lot of helpful apps in that list, which will make the retargeting process easy. Even if you don't know what you're doing, or even if you do, but you just want the process to be easier. One of the biggest things you'll really want to focus on specifically though, are abandoned carts. These are people who got pretty far into your funnel, but stopped just short of actually buying something. Thankfully, with Ecwid, a lot of this is automated. It's a feature you can enable so your store can automatically send out abandoned cart reminders to those people. Ecwid sends out an abandoned cart email 2 hours after the abandoned cart has been detected. Because research shows those 2 hours are key. Any longer than that, and a return becomes less likely. You can even add an incentive to get them to purchase in the abandoned cart email template. Research finds that something like a 10% discount can be all people need to make a return trip to your store and recover that cart. And for the times where that's not enough and they require a little bit more reminding, a great way of retargeting is a good old-fashioned email campaign. Emailing can be a chore. Firstly, getting their email addresses can be troublesome. You should be getting some naturally from the checkout process. There are also a few apps in our app market that can create pop-ups to capture emails to get added to mailing lists. But there's more to it than that. Crafting the emails and then sending them out en masse can take a lot of work. And if you just have a normal internet service provider at your home, sending out that many emails can even cause issues with that provider. Thankfully, we have native solutions for this. There are a few apps and services linked in the information that not only can help you create beautiful newsletters and email campaigns, but they can even handle the automated process of sending them too. They can even do it without getting your ISP all riled up. So to sum up the video here, retargeting is a great way to get people to return to your store. Running ads using Clickin is also very helpful. Connect your store to social media platforms and track the traffic and analytics. Run email campaigns to entice people to make that journey back to your store. If you're feeling a bit overwhelmed, the first step I recommend is to make sure your store is connected to Facebook. You can do that in the control panel for your store.